we had actually put in place 16 different working groups to work on ease of doing business, which really means ease of compliance. Now, we got 317 recommendations from various people, and we are at various stages of implementation. 71% of those recommendations have been accepted by SEBI. Some of them already implemented, some are to be taken up in the month of September and so on, but 70% roughly have been accepted. 10% not accepted because they are not consistent with certain core principles that the regulator cherishes. And another 20%, roughly speaking, is under process. We have not yet reached a conclusion on whether to go ahead and how to go ahead. So this is a very active initiative on our part across the entire ecosystem, that we want feedback from the ecosystem to say how and what will make your life easier so that you can focus on the business and deliver to the country rather than being caught up in compliances. We also do a lot of consultation before we come up with compliance requirements. Before we issue circulars and regulations, we do very extensive consultation. A lot of people have asked us that, how do you cope with this load of consultation? Because, every third day there's a new consultation paper from SEBI. So just to share with you, it's completely automated. So the way in which that feedback is also processed is completely automated, so that the day the consultation period ends, we get all of these charts, we get all the feedback, and we only have to apply our mind to saying, okay, if the bulk of the feedback is in the areas of A, B, C, D, whether we agree, partly agree or disagree, and how do we want to change our proposal. So this adoption of technology has allowed us to do far more extensive consultation. And for instance, when we did a recent consultation paper on F&O, we have some 6,000 responses. Now imagine if we had tried to do this manually, we would have died. But since it's all automated, we are really able to collate it very speedily, is to ensure that all of our market infrastructure institutions are adopting APIs 100%. Because naturally the whole system of file upload, file download, etc. has so many limitations in terms of just ease of doing what you need to do. And it's also vulnerable to errors and so on. So working this along with the standardization, working on APIs and saying everything will be API enabled so that the fintech industry can really leverage the entire infrastructure of the market ecosystem. A lot of the reporting has been converted to XBRL reporting, and I'm very happy to see that some of the industry associations, I understand FICCI has developed a system for its members. 25 reports have been automated, and almost over 100 companies have already adopted that system in order to facilitate ease of compliance and ease of reporting by listed companies.